Good morning, Peanut and everyone, and welcome again to one more episode of Golden Fish Eye. This beautiful morning is good for a nice, delicious coffee, and I never start my day without 3 fried eggs. And obviously, Peanut is beside me, which is part of that breakfast. Right now, we have a new segment of Johnny's Kitchen. And today we're gonna be learning how to make walleye fish soup, and we're gonna start this recipe right from the scratch. This is the first part of the video, is to make our fish broth, the base of our fish soup. We're gonna take an onion and we're gonna cut it in 4 pieces. It doesn't need to be a small because we're gonna dispose whatever is left over from this first part. We're gonna get celery as well. We're gonna cut that in big chunks and get as well a couple carrots, which we're gonna cut in angle and as well in big chunks. We are going to add a full hand of parsley. Just cut that in half and add it to the rest of your ingredients. Now a yellow pepper, and let's take the inside out and let's cut this as well in a big pieces. Now in a container, let's put all together our ingredients, and don't forget to add as well a full head of garlic. Just take a look on this. It starts to look delicious without cooking. Now next step is to add water right to the top of our fish. If you want to add extra flavor, I recommend to use the Maggi chicken broth. I think that's the name. Well, now you already see the package, so you know what it is. So that is to add a nice flavor on the fish broth. Add a little bit of salt, as much you want, that's depend your taste, and black pepper, as much you want. I don't have exact measurements for this. Yeah. We're gonna make this walleye fish soup or fish broth on the Instapot. If you don't have an Instapot, you can use any kind of pot, and just to boil on the stove for a couple hours to disintegrate all the meat from the bones. On the Instapot, you just need 45 minutes is enough time. After the 45 minutes, we're gonna take all the pressure out of the Instapot. Always remember to do that carefully. Just take a look how the fish broth is going. We're gonna take all that broth out, and we're gonna take the leftover and throw it to the garbage. In this part of the video, we're gonna use the same ingredients. I'm just gonna speed up the process. We're gonna use the same ingredients. The only difference is we're gonna cut all of them in a very small pieces. And as well, we're gonna add potatoes, and we're gonna cut those potatoes in small cubes, and we're gonna add all together to the same recipe. I left the fish broth to cool down to the next day. So now you can see all the little bit of grease. So just filter it and your broth is gonna be clean as much as possible. After you finish that process, let's add all the ingredients in a pot and add as well your fish broth. And as well, we're gonna add some extra flavor to our walleye fish broth. I use Sazon Goya, which actually you can find that one in the international aisle in any grocery store. And as well, we're gonna add 2 blocks of Maggi chicken broth. When you have all that together, let's start our stove right to the max and put right to pot. And we're gonna leave this one for around an hour. If you want to leave it more time, that's up to you. And don't forget to add the red peppers. After that hour is passed, we're gonna add our fish, the big chunks of fish you already cut before, and we're gonna leave that around 5 or 10 minutes boiling in the soup. Now the walleye fish soup is ready. Just look how delicious this soup looks. And if you want to add extra, just put some parsley and that will be an extra flavor. So now our walleye fish soup is ready and it's time to take a taste. Product. So you already saw the entire process. We use the fish head, that's walleye, and we use the leftover of the body, which actually we remove all the organs and make sure as well you remove as well the gills, so it won't give a flavor you really don't want in your soup. But this is a soup excellent for winter. It's very delicious, and personally I'm gonna try this. Actually, that's very delicious, and this is more than what I expect. The fish is actually well cooked, and you saw in the video that was the last thing actually I add to the soup. So you know what, you gotta try this recipe. So I'm just gonna stop eating. So I'm gonna try something. I want to try to add some lemon juice because I see people adding lemon juice. I'm just gonna add 1 spoon. Oh man, it completely changed the entire flavor. Well, if you really like this recipe and you're still not subscribed to this channel, please consider to subscribe. As well, give us a thumbs up because that will help us with the algorithm and we can achieve more people. And as well, leave your comments. I want to know when actually you're gonna make this soup. If you try this soup, I want to know your opinion. Well, this is all for this episode, and thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Welcome to Golden Fish Eye and Outdoors Adventures, a channel dedicated to fishing and how to cook your favorite fish with new recipes. Join us in this new outdoor adventures. We'll be fishing in different locations, as well we'll be learning how to make your fishing knot, which are very important for all fishing anglers and new generation, and strong fishing tips which will help you for a better perform in your fishing and catching. If you are a new fishing angler and you're looking for more tips, and learn more about fishing, this is the channel for you. My name is Johnny Venegas and this is the Golden Fish Eye. And remember, a warrior never backs down.